Hi, Tom Coley, coach for Steve Taylor's Community Connection. Certainly an honor and privilege to be here with a very good friend, a very talented lady, Joan Browne Kose, who is a co-CEO with Lori Schoen and founder of Unruly Arts. Joni, great to have you here.
Thank you.
We've done this before, but I know everybody seems to know about Unruly Arts with your efforts and Lori Schoen's efforts. But for somebody that doesn't know, can you give me a quick demo on what Unruly Arts is?
Sure. So Unruly Arts is an art studio located right now at the Toledo Botanical Gardens. It is an art studio whose main heart and focus is artists with disabilities, but it's an inclusive art studio. Everyone is welcome. We have community art events. We work with schools, with Hawkins. We have studio artists, regular studio artists, and that's who we're here to talk about today.
Yeah, Steve doesn't just throw compliments around. I've been around Steve for a long time. He's not just anybody that walks in the door gets a compliment. It doesn't work like that. You have to earn it with Steve, And he said a number of times all the things that Taylor's involved in, that Unruly Arts is our best project, our favorite project. It's a remarkable night. It's a remarkable vibe. I guess we're May 1st, is that correct?
1st.
Here at Taylor Hyundai in Perrysburg, 6 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to contract Jeff Stewart, who's a kind of a local legend in music. Jeff does a great job, and he will play the music. We'll have food, drinks, the ambiance, the art. We've got a picture behind us. It's spectacular that one of your artists did, Joni, and it kind of typifies the talent that is there at Unruly. You want to talk about that picture a little bit?
So what we do at this auction at this event, is we have art for sale that you can just walk up, see something you like, pick it up and buy. It's not a silent auction. You can just purchase art on the spot. But then we usually auction 3 or 4 things at the end. Last year we auctioned off, one of the items was a picture of the art museum.
Right.
And that was very popular. Steve's dad, Mr. Taylor, bought it and ended up donating it to the art museum. They liked it so much that they worked with Unruly, and now we print products like these mugs, except this one has the zoo on it.
Yeah, they're very cool.
Now the museum sells their own logoed products with picture by our artists. So since that was so popular last year, we decided to do one of the Toledo Zoo this year because they're celebrating their 125th birthday.
Right.
And so the theme this year is Zooy Unruly, and Sheena Ritchie did this painting behind us. It's really a wonderful, happy painting, and it will be one of the items that will be auctioned off.
And the one that was done the year before about the Toledo Art Museum is now hanging, isn't it?
It is hanging in
the Toledo
museum.
Art Museum. I guess the thing that takes me aback every time we do this is the talent that the artists have. I don't even know how to aptly describe. They use their creativity. Yes, you said artists with disabilities, but when you look at their work, it could be me. It reminds me of Picasso, or the different colors and sometimes abstracts. And does it surprise you the level of talent that is there?
No.
No, because you see it every day.
Yeah. But certainly Lori is a very talented art director and teacher. We don't do the art for them, but they may say, "Oh, I think you need a little more color here," or "Stop, don't keep working on it. It's perfect the way it is."
Yes.
And so she's very good at bringing out the best in the artist, but she also, the artists choose what they want to do.
Okay.
So, and each artist has very distinctive styles.
Right.
So if you're around us very much, you can tell a painting that Sheena does versus a painting that Craig does. Craig's the one that did all of your portraits.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Or Corey does just some beautiful watercolor, more impressionistic pictures, but also he does some great paintings. Jen does the big abstracts. So after a while, you get to know the style of the artist, but they just keep getting better all the time.
Well, speaking of getting better all the time, which I think was a Beatles song on the Sgt. Pepper's album, which
we're showing our age.
Which Corey's looking at me now like, Sergeant what?
Yeah.
It's a good album, Corey. You might want to check it out.
We're
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely
yeah.
Hearts Club Band. It's getting better all the time. But you and Lori just keep elevating what Unruly is doing. I think you know, sometimes partnerships can either work for a while and then they split and go their own way, or they really come together and be ultimately super successful. And you two ladies have done that. You kind of handle the fundraising business side as the CEO, and Lori handles the, you know, the motivating the artists and helping give them ideas and what they can do. And it's just been a kind of a perfect partnership.
It has been.
Yeah,
it really has been. We've worked together for a long time, and obviously we're very good friends.
Yes, yeah.
But
and it's a passion. You're doing something that you both truly believe in, and I think when you're doing a passion, that is when you're most successful.
Yeah. And it's definitely Lori's passion.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, those artists are her guys.
Lori's great, but I know it's your passion too, because I know what you put into it too. So you two are the dynamic duo. You know, you've got your little invite, and they'll put in May 1st, 6 to 8.
Invites?
Here at Perrysburg Hyundai. We provide the food, we provide the drinks, we provide the music, legendary Jeff Stewart. If you've not been to one of these Unruly Art Nights,
please come.
It's the best vibe in the world. I mean, it just is a feel-good, great vibe. So, Joni, thank you so much for being with us today. And Lori, thank you for everything that you're doing to help lift our artists. And we appreciate you so much. And we look forward to seeing you May 1st.
Thanks.
All right. Tom Cole, the coach for Steve Taylor's Community Connection.